I'm Natasha Tracy for Breaking Bipolar at healthyplace.com. Today's article is about change, specifically positive changes. Positive changes might be something like getting married or getting a new job. And I think that it's important to remember that even with positive changes, there can be a lot of stress, and with that stress, there can be a reduction in mental health or an increase in mental illness. So for me, this has actually happened twice that are particularly memorable. The first time was when I was 24 and I had gotten a job at a new software company. I was pretty happy about this job because I figured that they weren't going to bounce checks like my last job. I was right about that. They didn't. The job I started was actually quite easy. It was in quality assurance, didn't feel stressed out about it, felt fine. The people were fine. I mean, everything about the job was fine. And yet, somehow, I found that my mental health was declining. I didn't feel stressed. I didn't feel upset about anything. But somehow, I got more and more depressed the longer that time went on. In fact, that was the first time that I actually ended up in the hospital, was about 6 months after getting that job. So even though I didn't actually feel stressed, my body reacted in a stressed-like manner and decreased my mental illness, hurt my mental illness. And this could have been a coincidence, except for the fact that it happened again the next time I got a new job. So I got another new job at another new software company, big fancy job, big fancy company. And this was a positive move for me, but a very stressful one. One where I had to change countries and cities, and I didn't know anyone, and the job was very stressful, and my coworkers were a little nutty, and it was very, very difficult. So I knew that I was going to be stressed, and I actually anticipated the fact that it was going to make my bipolar disorder worse. Unfortunately for me, anticipating it didn't actually solve the problem. I tried to take steps to ensure that I would continue to be relatively well. However, the stress of the job did get to me, and again, within a 6-month timeline, I found that I had to actually take time off work due to the fact that my bipolar had gotten so dramatically worse. So what I've learned is that life events, be they positive or negative, even if I don't necessarily feel the stress of them, can really cause an impact in my mental illness. And so for me, I need to anticipate that, and I need to put an improved wellness plan together so that I avoid my bipolar getting worse. And in the future, that's what I plan on doing. And I know there's going to be lots of stresses to come. My name is Natasha Tracy, and this is Breaking Bipolar.